Hey, Scrubby friends! I am back with you with a new project. So, I have started this project because honestly, I didn't know if I was actually going to do it. So, we are doing my Thankful 30. I hate the front cover, so don't look at this. I need to redo this. This is fine, but I didn't love how this came out. So, I am going to be redoing the front part of this. It is what it is. So I just didn't put things close enough, and I didn't like the font, and I don't know. I don't like the color of the font. It's all a thing. Anyways, so I am using the Simple Stories Cozy Day paper. That is pretty much all I have except for one sheet of chipboard stickers from this whole kit. I'm trying to keep this super simple. I almost X'd this whole thing, but then I seen Heba's and I was like, nope, you're going to do this project. So what this was, actually, I'm using a Heidi Swaps what is this story, what are these things called, storyline chapters. Thank you. Whew, can't get it. Storyline chapters. But I got the big ones. I didn't realize there was mini and large. I got the big ones. I actually ended up just taking this to Staples, having them cut it down to 5x7, right? Yes, 5x7. I don't know. It's probably a smidgen too small for me. I wish I would have just left it at 6 by maybe 6x8, or 6x8 maybe, or something like that. Just like 1 inch bigger and stronger, just because of the picture size. But I'm making it work. I'm pretty much doing kind of what Heba is doing, and doing 4 days at a time, and trying to knock it out and enjoy this process. Have a formula, and work from there. Now, I have realized also, though, that these are only 24 pages, or there's only like 24 spreads in this. I need 30. So you're going to see this week that I make a flip out onto one side to get rid, what I'm going to need 6 more single sides, because I just don't feel like I can fit a 3x4 card, my number, and a picture. So we're gonna rectify that. So, but yeah, I just wanted to kind of get the gist of this down, so then I could get through it a little bit faster. So I did go through and do the first 4 days. Yeah, first 4 days. So what I am using is my Carrie Bradford jumbo. Here we go. Headline numbers jumbo. I have the inside and the outline, and that is what I'm using there. For those, I'm using the 3x4 cards from, what is it, Featurecraft? Yeah, they're Featurecraft for the Thankful 30. I told you guys the 6x8 paper pack from Cozy Days. I am using some of their chipboard. That might be the only thing that I go look for more digitals of, because like embellishments, because I don't have that many. And then like pretty much every stamp color, I tried to go through excuse me, and match the colors to this for my numbers as good as I possibly could. So like there's cranberry. Let's see, here's another. Let's see. So, or this isn't better. So like there's, like this purplish red, and I chose cranberry. It's not very, red, but cranberry, this yellow. The only thing I wish I had was more of a mustard yellow. I don't have a mustard yellow. I have yellow. So this is as close as I can get to it. It is what it is. This pink, I've recently just added this juniper color for, hold on. What color did I get from that? I don't know. There's a color in here that matches it. I can't find it really quick. Like a gray, an olive, and then that's dark blue. So I tried to take a lot of colors and use a lot of colors. And then the only other stamp right so far I'm using is this little like plus mark one from an L Studio. Was it L Studio? Yeah, I think it's an L Studio stamp set. I can't remember, but I like literally just put it out here because that's the only stamp I'm using. Oh yeah, it was from this one right here. So from the Thankful one. And I haven't even used these. I want to try and incorporate these, but I just wanted to get down a formula. So this one was a little bit different. I did want to, like, you know, I want to be very thankful for myself and, you know, getting everything done. So I did do a little bit bigger of a picture there. I might keep on going back to this every so often. It just kind of depends. I love this picture. So yeah, so we did that. I have been trying to kind of match up here, but some days it just doesn't. It is what it is. And then now that I do have like a pattern of what these colors will be. So anyways, here's day 2, which was what, like, buddy part are you thankful for? And I just said my eyes, your significant other, which obviously is my husband. So that worked, except for I was figuring out very quickly that stamping is a little rough on those chipboard stickers. So in this next one, I kind of cut, like, I peeled off the back, and then this one was my kiddos. So as you can see, that yellow is very yellow. I should have double stamped that, but it is what it is. I just don't have a mustard yellow. So that is day 4. So I have went ahead and printed some pictures. I think I need to print some more pictures. And one day when I was just like watching Netflix, I did go through and stamp more numbers so that I have those ready. So that's what I'm kind of doing. Just as I sit there and I have a minute to like breathe, or I just need to like take a minute from my work, I kind of just grab my stamps. It's right here, and stamp my numbers. So those are done. And I'm just going to put together these next 4 pages over a little bit of time. And yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know. Again, like I said, this is all due to Heba. So thank you for encouraging me to still take on this project, even though I thought I was like super far behind because of, you know, not finishing my October daily, which is done. And I'll be doing a flip through of that. Here's, if I haven't already, soon. So, all right, guys, I'm going to put you on fast forward and let's get.
All right, so let's get started here. This is actually going to be a longer video that I have, just because I am getting so many days done. So I believe that we're going to be doing 5 through 9 today. Yeah. So hopefully I can find a little bit of footage in here that I can just kind of get rid of. But as I was mentioning before, I need to get rid of a few pages because this book only has 24 pages in it instead of 30. So how I'm going to do that is one time a week, I'm going to do a flip out on both sides, because obviously I can't do a flip out on just one side because then the other side doesn't have enough room. So I'm going to do a flip out on both sides. So that's what I'm putting together right here. Day 5 is a family member that you are thankful for, and that is my mother. My mother is been amazing and just helps with my children so much and everything else in life pretty much. And unfortunately this week she has come down with COVID. So I've been taking on that role a little bit more, not too much. I mean, I can't do too much, but bringing them things, and both my mom and my stepdad unfortunately came down with it. So, but they are on the mend now, thank goodness. And we are thankful that, you know, hopefully it was their vaccinations that kept them out of the weeds and all that kind of stuff. So I am now cutting small pieces of copy paper to make those flip outs. Just using a bone folder real quick right here to kind of, you know, score those lines real quick. Hopefully you guys cannot hear my heater behind me, as I'm not shutting it off. It's freezing in my office. It's in my basement. And yeah, I need some heat. Anyways, obviously I'm having some issues with my tape runner there, but And it looks like I just got out of the shower because you could see the towel on my head still. So, real life, guys. Anyways, I've been kind of just putting this project together when I have pockets of time. I'm not really holding myself to it. If it's something that honestly goes outside the month of November, that is fine. I just really wanted to do a gratitude type of project. I felt like it was needed. And this is what I'm doing. So today, I have tons of editing and voiceovers and everything I have to get done today. So it will probably be one of those days where I take out my stamps to get a little bit of a break and stamp out 10 through 15 or something like that. So that's also been nice. And then I can fussy cut those out like I have been. So just like you've seen, oh no, actually this is the first video you guys have seen. I have been just using little strips of paper to kind of tie in the pages. I'm just really loving this line. It's beautiful and everything coordinates so well. Oh, and that juniper stamp color, I should say, did come from those today cards is where I finally found it. I was like, where did I do that? So that's where that came from. Day number 6 is going to be, I think it was like your city or subdivision. I honestly went a little bit bigger, and I'm very thankful for the state that I live in. So Michigan is a absolutely gorgeous state. It supplies us with tons of things to do that I guess when I started visiting other states, like you just don't get access to lakes and things along those lines. Like we're very thankful that we don't usually have to go too long to find a lake in our state. They're all the way around us. And then it also gives us all 4 seasons. So I love every single season, and yeah, just very thankful for all of that. So at this point, I figured out that I wanted my pictures actually on the outside of my flip up, not those cards. Those cards needed to be on the inside of the flip up. So you're going to see eventually I do pull up that card and flip it. I'm not sure why I haven't noticed it yet. The next thing I'm also finding out is that because I'm putting the cards in the same spots in the same places every single time, obviously this book is getting chunky in some spots. I think that I'm having issues with this stamp is because I put a chipboard piece right here, and those chipboard pieces were pretty thick. So I've now started like taking out many of the layers. And gotten a mouse pad to try and stick in there to help with the stamping. It's not a super thick mouse pad, so it probably could be thicker, or I could probably get one of those pads like Heba has. But I also fast forwarded through all of the stamping. This did take forever, and then you see my head 1,000 million times because I was trying to get that lined up. But yeah, so just stamped out Mom and Michigan to get my titles, and then doing the outlines. I think that though I love the outline look, doing the outlines definitely is taking a lot longer, and you pretty much are double stamping everything. So loving this little stamp though from L Studios. I need to just get more of these. I think I did just order the Feed Your Craft. Oh, actually, I think I'm going to put the pictures on the inside of the flap. So that's why I tore off that Michigan one. Yeah, I believe that's what happens, is I actually put both pictures on the inside flap. Anyways, I ordered the paint splatter stamp from Feed Your Craft. So hopefully that will come in the next couple weeks, and maybe I'll be able to switch it up a little bit at the end of this project and add in a little bit of some paint splatters. So that's a gorgeous picture. I did not take that one. I'm also just using stock photos and old photos so that I'm not having to worry about photos so much. Here with this December daily coming up, it's definitely going to be a photo heavy time, and giving my kids a little bit of relief from all the photos before Christmas comes is definitely something that I need to do. So, all right, now we're just cutting down these cards from Feed Your Craft. one thing I do love about Futurecraft Digitals is they are cheap. They aren't that much, and yeah, I love them. Now, I do wish that the digitals would have come with the non-lined ones too. These ones were just lined, unless I missed something, which I don't mind too much. But in the original kit, they came with lined and unlined. So, and I just didn't find the file for online. So, how I'm getting my pictures are, they are essentially like about 4x5s. And they're a little bit less than 4x5s because I don't believe they go down to the end of those 3x4s. But I'm just putting them in PicStitch, which is an app I use on my phone, and choosing the one that has 2 spots for photos and sliding it all the way over. Not all the way over, like almost all the way over. So you've seen that gray mark on my photo. So, oh yeah, it's probably 4x5. They line up pretty well there. And then just printing them out with my Canon selfie. So that's pretty much how I'm doing them. I have tons of paper and ink from that thing still left over. And I am conserving my matte photo paper for December daily. So I need to go get some more of that too. But all right, just putting those strips of paper up here, and I actually think I'm gonna go back. I found a stamp set that would go really well with this, with that will just type out like home or whatever. Because oh yeah, this is my next one. So I believe this day on the Feed Your Craft prompts was like TV show, or it was like TV show or a movie, I think, or something like that. And that's just nothing that I'm really that grateful for. There we go. We're having problems stamping again. I'm not a huge TV show watcher. I watch it while I'm like editing. So I decided to switch it over, that I'm grateful for my house, like super grateful for my house. And though, you know, a lot of times it can cause me a lot of stress, and it seems like it's a never ending project, I'm super grateful to have it. So, all right, just putting in those. I made a boo-boo there. I touched the paper. Oh well. And then I almost forgot that I needed my title too. I forgot that. I was like, oh shoot, I didn't even write home in. So lots of breaks throughout this. I had to pick up kids and drop kids off, and pick up kids and drop kids off, and pick them up from the bus stop. So that's why I am coming in and coming out and coming in and coming out, and you see a lot of editing happening. So all right, so moving right along to the next one. I thought maybe stamping first would help a little bit in this situation. I don't think it did. I know that you can see I am using those close to my heart inks, which are very saturated. They do go through the paper a lot. They are the dye inks, so yeah, they go through those papers a lot. It's not the worst thing in the world to me, especially in a project like this. Now, for December daily or something like that, even probably my October daily, I wouldn't like that. But in this project, I'm okay with it. It's not the worst thing in the world. So day 8 is an appliance that you are thankful for. And I am thankful for this refrigerator. Actually, all refrigerators and all appliances, honestly. But if I had to pick my favorite appliance right now, but it would be my refrigerator, most likely because it's my newest one. Last year, we got this, and we were able to get it before our other refrigerator went out. So that is what I actually talked about, and how thankful I was that we didn't have to go through the stress of that one giving out on us, because we knew it was going to happen very soon. Yeah, and we were able to get rid of one before the other one went out. So that I am very thankful for. But I've never had a new refrigerator. It's always been hand-me-downs and, old refrigerators. So this was definitely a little gift to us right before Christmas to ourselves. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it still. And other than a few ice maker issues, we love our refrigerators. So got that all done. And I believe, did we go to day 9? I do. Okay. I'm like, I can't remember if I ended up going to day 9. So yeah. But yeah, I wanted to do that picture a little bit different. So you seen the picture on day 1 where it was straight up and down. And plus I had this long title to put in there. So I just figured, hey, this is a good time to do it. So put in a little bit of washi. That was a little too thick though, so I just chopped that in half and we call it done. So I'm loving how these pages are just like coming together so darn fast. It's amazing. Thank you, Hubba, for making this happen. I always knew that her style, it just drew me to it so much, and I just needed to kind of do it. But being my first year, sometimes I just want to do all of the things. And even in my October daily, I should have, gotten a little bit more of a formula so I didn't bog down so quickly. Though it got done. I bogged down quickly. But yeah, I think now going forward with these little projects, I'm definitely going to adapt more of her way of doing things and just taking this simple approach. And as my stamp stash grows and all that kind of stuff, I think it will become easier and easier. As you're going to see, I pull out my stamp. I got the Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving stamp set from Studio Calico, I believe earlier this day in the mail, and it had a lot of friends' sayings on it, so we used that. But loving how this project is coming together. I hope you guys all enjoy this, and let me know if this is something that you would like to see and how I just kind of throw together these couple of days. I wouldn't say throw together, this took me a while, but still it didn't take me as long as 9 days would have taken me in October daily. So getting excited for December daily though, and though I haven't even started, I am really just trying to take the approach of it will get done. And enjoy it. Don't get bogged down. Don't worry about finishing it. It will happen. So yeah. Oh, there's that stamp set, by the way. Thank you guys so much for being here. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you are new. I am really, really trying to get to 500 before December. It's going to be a little bit of a stretch, but you never know. And yeah, so I appreciate you being here. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.